Any off-roader worth its salt needs to cope with extremes both day and night. So Tim's gone out of his way to shed a bit of light on the issue. Out of his way to Germany, in fact.
Hello?
Hello.
Dr. Eichhorn.
Yes, Tim.
Hello, nice to meet you. This is
Hello.
Where the hell are we? This is lovely to meet you. How are you doing? You all right? Lovely.
Hey.
What is this place?
This is a light tunnel, so it's really unique, yeah, and one of the largest on the world.
Right.
For the development of our headlamps.
Right, let me tell you the situation we've got. So we've got a 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Okay.
And with early lights on it, and it's for a guy called Stefan, and he's going to use it as a sort of adventure off-roader. So he's going to be going through forests.
Yeah.
We want something else that can floodlight him around so he can see absolutely everything and make sure he doesn't hit branches and trees and come off the road, come off the track.
Yeah.
What can you do for us?
What you are using is halogen technology.
Okay.
And I can show you how the light sources and the system develop over the time.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. So is this
In the
where it
early
all
20s.
started?
Yeah, this is where everything is started, with a tungsten bulb, by heating up the wire inside.
Yeah.
And this is emitting market.
So in the 20s and there onwards, people were using these, and these are tungsten bulbs. So how do they work? What's the basics of that?
Well, this is a filament,
Yeah.
well, which is driven by a current.
Okay.
The current is heating up
Yeah.
the filament, and then it's illuminating light.
Right. So
But
forcing.
also a lot of heat.
Yeah.
Light.
Right.
Yeah?
Okay.
And you get only 10 lumen out of 1 watt electrical power.
So 10 lumens, and
Yeah.
that's a measurement of light, isn't it? A lumen.
This is the halogen. Here we have similar setup.
Yeah.
Also, a filament is burning.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the lifetime was also increased.
Okay.
And 2.5 times more light, more efficient, and also longer lifetime.
Okay.
The efficiency is 25 lumen per watt.
So it's 2.5 times brighter than that.
Yeah. So the next generation then was
Xenons, of course, and that's
Xenon.
yeah.
So here we are already at 90 lumen per watt.
So that was 10, that
10.
was 25.
Exactly.
And this is now 90 per 1 watt. Okay.
And once again, color temperature
Yeah.
increases from 3000 Kelvin to 4000 Kelvin.
So the color temperature is just what color the road
it's the
is being.
impression how white is the light.
Where did we go from xenons then? What was next after xenons?
LED. Yeah.
LEDs. Right.
LED.
Right. Okay.
Semiconductor light source, smart.
Yep.
And the light is also emitted only in 1/2 of the sphere. So there is no light on the back,
Yep.
as you have it from this.
Okay.
So it's much easier for us
To direct it.
to direct it. So with that LEDs, today we have already 160 lumen per watt. Yeah, so 70 lumen more out of 1 watt we
Right.
get in comparison to xenon. That is why LED already replaced all the xenon.
And this thing, if you go back in time, that was 10.
That was 10.
So with what you're holding in your hand there,
Yeah.
that thing has completely revolutionized the automotive lighting industry.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, can we fit some of those technology with some LEDs in it to Stefan's Jeep?
Yeah, for sure. We have
Okay.
this LED technology.
Yeah.
Michael, can you switch off the lights, please?
So what have we got here then? What are these things? Are these the same as the Jeep?
Yeah, this is comparable to the Jeep headlamp. So
Right.
it's a halogen headlamp.
Yep.
And this is still the low beam, so it's an asymmetric light distribution. Yeah, so we have to protect the oncoming traffic.
Because we're in Europe, the side
Exactly.
you drive on.
We are driving on the right side of the street, not on the wrong side.
Well,
Sorry.
there's
for
an
that.
argument to be had there. Anyway,
Okay.
right, so I can see, I mean, it feels relatively well lit.
To demonstrate also the viewing distances, we have some more objects we can bring into the light tunnel.
Okay.
What about the visibility of
Okay.
these objects?
Yeah.
Nah? So, for example, we have a sign which is crossing the street in 50 meters.
Okay.
Michael, we can also bring in some people, some pedestrians
Yeah.
on the left and right side.
So that would represent an animal, a child, a fox?
Pedestrian, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I know they're there
Yeah.
because you can kind of see them all the way down, but not very well.
Yeah. As we said, there is a lot of room for improvement here.
Okay, so let's
Yeah.
move forward to today's lighting. Wow. Okay. God, it's a completely different feeling of light, isn't it?
Absolutely. So
It
it's
feels-
daylight. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Also
it
see
is-
the color of the light. So still asymmetry, no light above the cutoff line.
Right.
So if we switch to high beam now, yeah, now we can really see all the objects.
So the light that comes out of LED headlights, modern car lights,
Exactly.
is like daylight.
It's a higher color temperature
Right.
of the LED, which gives us a more daylight impression.
And is that better?
Yeah, for sure. because our eyes are optimized
Right.
for daylight. So the
Okay.
yellow light is maybe much better in the evening
Right.
when you are relaxing in the living room.
Okay.
Look at the foreground. Yeah?
Yes.
So when we switch back again, so there is no change in the foreground. We are just adding light at the fuzz zone. And that is possible because we now have multiple LEDs. So the single LED
Yeah.
is addressable individually. So
Right.
it can be switched on and off. We have also a glare-free high beam.
You're saying that if I'm coming the other way,
Yeah, exactly.
staring at those bright lights, it won't glare me.
Exactly. So there is a camera
Oh my word!
in
you
the
just,
car detecting the position of the oncoming traffic. And this is dynamic, so it follows the oncoming traffic. Yeah? So it's going to the left and to the right. It's moving.
Oh my word!
So the future is really having light where you need light.
Well, where Stefan needs light is
Where's-
everywhere. So can you show us the black magic?
For sure.
Right.
I can do. Yeah, and now we switch on the black magic.
Oh my word! Right. So
That's a different.
Yeah, it
It makes
really
a
is. Isn't it?
difference.
That is. I mean, that is by far brighter than anything we've had. That is exactly what we need, and we need
Perfect.
as many of those as we can get on the vehicle. So that is utterly awesome. Yes, please. Do you have a vehicle by any chance that you can demonstrate seeing those lights on?
Yeah, we have it in another facility.
Okay. Pete.
Hi, Tim.
Hello, mate.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Right.
I knew.
So we've just seen the Black Magic.
Right.
And I'm assuming it's one of these on this old school Jimny here.
That's the one on the top there.
Right. Okay. Can we see it in action?
Yeah, you certainly can.
So we've got one on the front here. Have
Yeah.
we got anything down the down
Yeah,
bumper
you can
level?
have extra lights down here at the front, as you can see. Here and here, these two here. They will give then, what they do is they complement the normal headlights, as you can see, the normal halogen headlights you've got here,
Yeah.
and the normal side lights that you've got here.
Right.
They complement that and give you a narrow band of light here at the front.
So I'm just wondering if we should have something rear facing as well, with the idea of.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you're talking about like in a camping situation, and then lights at the rear are ideal.
Yep.
Also for a working situation, I mean, this vehicle is used by a workshop here to go out to breakdowns for trucks, for instance.
Okay.
So all his tools are in the back,
Yeah.
it opens the back up, and you
And
need
also
light.
lighting up the car behind him that's broken down potentially if it's parked in front of
Potentially,
him.
if that's
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So if we want to walk around to the back,
Let's
we can
have
have
a
a look
look.
at those.
Yeah.
Look at those cubes. No, a very short walk, obviously. And as you can see here, this vehicle's got these two positions. Now he's angled them, obviously,
Yeah.
to make sure that he's lighting his work area. Now, for instance, they could have been up here on the top.
Okay.
Could have been round, bigger ones, whatever the application is. But for something like a camper van,
Yep.
and you're having your nice barbecue sat out here,
Spread the
then
light.
you could mount one of those, the front bars, here on the back.
Okay. So we saw the system that created a tunnel.
Yeah.
Do you have anything here that demonstrates that?
Yeah, I've got a training model here. This is a cutaway model that we use for training when we're doing the technician training here in the academy.
What's that?
Yeah, the matrix bit here is these 5 modules here.
Right.
And these 5 modules that you can see here have 5 LEDs underneath them, which go into this mirror. You can see this mirror?
Yes, I can.
At the front?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Now we have LED arrays, which is a row of LEDs or 3 rows of LEDs.
Okay.
So now I've got the opportunity to either put patterns on the road or fill the road with light and pick out individual objects to show, like a person at the side of the road. Highlight that person because you as a driver need to see them because they may step into the road.
Right.
Or an animal. You know, your human eyes cannot evaluate and process how fast that camera can process with the control units in the car.
And here it is right now.
Hey,
Hello,
Tim.
mate. How you
Hello.
doing? That's what I've come
Nice to
for.
see you.
Nice to meet you. Okay, so
Yeah.
that is it. That's some black magic in that box.
That's
right there.
really the mother of all light bars. That's a black magic.
Well, that is where we're going. We don't need roads, so thank you very much for that.
You're
It's an
welcome.
off-roader.